Hello everyone, welcome to the demonstration video of JTDog, a Gradle plugin for dynamic test smell detection. The test smell represents potential problems of the test code. The general test smells focus on static aspects of test code, and their negative effects are limited to static problems such as maintainability. We call these smells static smells. For example, verbose test, a test code that is too long, results in difficulty in understanding the code and increased maintenance costs. However, such a code does not affect the test execution results. On the other hand, there are smells that affect the results of test execution. We call these smells dynamic smells. Here is an example of dynamic smells. A rotten green test is a past test that contains unexecuted assertions. In this example, the method that reads the data from the CSV file returns an empty list due to some problems. Therefore, the assertions in the for statement are never executed. Rotten green tests give developers the false impression that the test was passed without any problems, even though verification by assertions is insufficient. Like this, dynamic smells can lead to more serious problems than static smells. In order to support the early detection of dynamic smells, we developed JTDog plugin. JTDog provides a sniff task to detect dynamic smells. Now, let's try using JTDog. JTDog is available at Gradle plugin portal. You can copy and paste the statement to use JTDog into the build file. Then run the sniff task. The detection by sniff task has been completed. This means that we were able to detect dynamic smells with only 2 lines of usage declaration and sniff task command. Let's look at the results. This JSON file shows the number of detections for each dynamic smells, and information on test methods that contains dynamic smells. Please note that the rotten green test is classified into 4 categories. By looking at these results, you can see which tests contain dynamic smells. For example, the test 02 free rotten method is a free rotten test, and that the assertion in line 31 is not executed. Okay. Looking at this method, we can see that the assertion in the for statement is not executed. This means that the method to get the list returns an empty list due to a bug. Like this, JTDog helps developers to find potential problems in test codes. We will now explain the overview of the process. When the user invokes the sniff task, JTDog invokes the test classes task provided by the Gradle Java plugin. The test classes task performs Java compilation and so on. After completing the test classes task, JTDog retrieves a source set. A source set is a logical group of Java source and resource files, and has information about the compilation of source and resource files. JTDog gets all the information needed to detect dynamic smells from the source set. Finally, JTDog detects 3 types of dynamic smells and outputs the detection results to a JSON file. That's all for our tool demonstration. Thank you for watching.